Hi, hello again. This is another video. This one is actually on the new Hornby decoders, TTS decoders, which you can buy separately these days. This is one, it's a particular train. This one here is one that I had from Fred, my mate in London. I've put the sound into this one now, so I have to show you how we go about this one. Now, in actual fact, if I come around here and show you, I'll just take the top off. Gently. Well, what you actually get, all complete, you get the speaker and you get the sound decoder, and then just plugs in. Now what I've actually done with this, I put double back tape on there and also some underneath there just to hold it in place, and within a couple of minutes it was done. I just put it gently on the body, on just gently, just to do that way, and that's all you have to do. They're quite simple to do, no problem. Now, what you have to do is, that particular train, of course, is not a normal TTS train, so you've actually got to put it into the system. So what you have to do is you go onto your trains there, and then what you actually do is you actually put in, you go to the name here, and that's in fact it is, if you type it in as class 31, which it actually is, there we are, it'll bring them up. Yeah. Now, this train is like one of these down here, which is the blue one, but if you go to the bottom one, right at the bottom, this one actually has got the TTS sounds in. See, it's got a T on the end. Now, normally, otherwise, you have to write them all in, which is a bit of a job, but it's easy to do. You click onto that now, there you are, there's all the actual sounds already put in for you. Now, one thing you must remember is also some of these, like the thrash and the cold start, they are just normal on-off kind of things. But what you need to do is put them into toddle. Now, to toddle them, which is when you get in, it shows you which ones they are in here, like in your sounds here. So what you need to do is, like on cold start or on any of these, so you can actually put on thrash, we say, you just do this, and then put on dash off, like that, and that will then, when you press it, it'll go on, and until you press it again, it won't go off. If you just do the normal ones, what will actually happen is, as you press it, it'll just come straight off again, which doesn't give you the effect that you want. So you just do that. Now this particular one says that the lights are not in there, so all I do is put it in no use. Also, you've got to put in 6 little ticks. Once you've done all that, so it's already set in. Now the problem we have here, of course, that is not the right train. If you go onto the little button at the right hand side there and click this, it'll bring you up your rail master file, which is all these are all your locos. As in fact, I found this one, which is 2413. You just go right down here, somewhere down here. Oops, the wrong way. It's just a matter of hunting for the trains in here, that's the trouble. 2413, which is there, look. You click on it, you click the open there, and what it does is changes it to what you want. All you've got to do now is to take that bit out and write in. So you have to do there, just do this, and I can just do that if need be, or put on blue, whatever the case may be. And that is it. So that is how easy it is to do it. Now, one of the things is also, before we can get, once you've done that stage of it, you've given your number of your train, which mine of course is actually a 31. You go onto your trains, which is in here. Now mine is actually down the bottom, which is there, which is coming up in a second. There it is, there's mine. All you've got to do now is go to this little blue button down here and click it. This is of course always got to be done on the program track. You then, what I do is in mine, I actually do it from 1 to 255. It could take about an hour to 2 hours to do it, but I always do that with everyone. I just run them all the way through. And what you'll find at the top, of course, that one there will be 003. You change that to the number of your train, which you've coded there, and then once you've done it, you click this little button there, and it actually says write to CB, press it, and it'll rewrite that number. But also, of course, this is TTS. So, but actually, in fact, if you go into the part of this program, which I can actually open up this paper work and just show you. Get all those. There we are. There we are. This is the one here. Click it over. This is the trouble when you do it one-handed. What you actually have is these are all the sound functions here. Now they set a value of 4. Now this is because what it is that the train here, you can hear it the same as you can over there. That's how it's set. So default is 4, so I'd leave it at 4 anyway. But all you do is you go to, same as these down here, same as like what I've got here, horn, high, low. I've changed mine from 4 to 6. So all you do is you find which one it is, which is 261, or whatever the number is on that screen there, which is right down here, like that. These will all be written in, of course, when you actually run the system. You just change it from 4 to 6, what I've done. Press the little button again, which is the rewrite, and it'll rewrite the sounds. And I've done a few trains like that now, just to give them that extra bit of noise on them. I've also on the horns and stuff like that. Once you've done all that, your train should actually now work. Now, what I can actually do now is, this of course is mine, but what you do is once you've got it back on the normal track, if you actually click some of these sounds, such as like this one here, you can test all your sounds. So like the door slam, you can do that, so you can check them all. And that's how it works. Now, of course, mine's already done, so I'll show you this one. If you go to this now, this is my train here, I'll actually pick it up there. See how they've worked by if you're clicking the buttons in for the 6th one you want. Now this particular one is brilliant, because if I go to cold start and then put the sound on, you're ready to go over there and kick it, get it going. But it does fire up properly. There you go, it's running now. So all you do now is you come back again. Well, I do it because I'm always here, but click the on off and it does it. So what I've got to do now is actually just put it on shunt, and I shall run it up to a bit of a speed there. And here it comes. There we go. Here it comes around the track. Good to see, there's my little track cleaner on the back, which you always use. And if you come round and it comes round here and do this, high low. And what I can do now is push it a little bit faster just to get it coming around the corner a minute. And then what I can do is I can slow it down to shunt. These are all these, of course the features are already in the system. So all I do now is actually just put that down to shunt. I can actually then click on the wagon's clang, which gives it that other added effect. And then what I can do is when I get round to near to the signal where I want it, like this, I can actually put on brake squeal, and then I can actually stop the train. And so you can get all these effects in, no problem at all. Now, I have been busy and doing some railways for people. I'll just turn the sound off there and shut that down. What I've actually done, I've done quite a few. I've done quite a few in Australia. I've just done one in Spain, and what they've actually done is what I've told them is in your file here. If you go down and go onto your Railmaster file, which is down here, there's Railmaster, and these are all your systems, of course. You come down here, which are all down here. What you've actually got here are your track plans. See there. Now the thing is what you need to do is to send the track plan where it says a .pin. You send that to me. I'll put it onto my system downstairs. I will set it all up. I'll do all the signals and everything else for you. And when I send it back, what it'll actually do is instead of that, it'll just have a 1 on the end. And instead of track plan B, it'll say B1. So that when you actually get it back, all you've actually got to do is to put it back, copy it, and send it back into that file. Not anywhere else. Send it straight back to that file, and it should work. No problem. Now, what just happens I've done with this one I've just done. Here, what you actually got is these are platforms all over here. So this set of points here, which actually has got a double-ended signal, looks similar to these what I've got down here. And at the other end here, there is another. But what happens is when you turn those points to the right, this point here goes to the left. So the trains will go that way. Also, the signals which I've fitted in there for him, they work exactly the same as them. So it's all covered. And then all you do is you send the file back to me, and it works brilliantly, no problem at all. That's in fact, when I send it to him, within about 15 minutes, he emailed me back, said it's in, working perfectly, thank you very much, and that was it. I can do that for anybody that they want. So, if you want me, you can ring me on my number, which is 01782 302194, or you can email me, and I'll answer as soon as I can to you. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you again shortly. Thank you. Bye.